everything that you wanted from your non-physical perspective was about focus. It was about the thrill of focus. It was about the satisfying feeling in alignment of thought. It was about connecting to the energy stream that creates worlds and focusing that same stream in the direction of your choices, understanding that a focus is all that was required. That all you had to do is decide and hold a steady focus, and steady is the operative word in this sentence, a steady focus that would then naturally, inevitably gather around itself, because law of attraction is a very powerful thing. Activate a thought, don't dilute it with contradictory thought, hold it steady, and it must become more. And eventually, in the becoming, it will manifest so that others will see it. But if early on in that process you are measuring what's manifested and others' point of view of it, and if it hasn't manifested to the degree that they can see it, or if you manifest something that others don't approve of and you care, then without meaning to, you water down, you dilute that energy stream. And so the manifestation is slower to come. And most important, your experience in the process isn't satisfying. And then you begin to wonder, what's it all about? Why am I doing what I'm doing? Are my goals and dreams and hopes valid? Or do I need to measure them against all others to see how they stack up? And if I find myself on the approved list of desires, then how do I ensure that I will receive them? And who do I ask about how well I'm doing? And who gets to decide? Who gets the juice today? Is it available to all of us? Or is there a quantifiable pile of energy stream juice? And if somebody else is needing it more than me, should I hold back and deprive myself? Well, we've sort of stated here the questions that we hear from so many humans who are, for one reason or another, not allowing themselves the steady stream of manifestational evidence of their focused energy. So think about the focus wheel. The focus wheel is a process where we encourage you, something has happened and you know that you want something. You know you want it, you're just not getting it. And so you make your statement of desire, and it's irritating even to make that statement of desire because it's a statement of desire that feels bogus because it isn't happening. So you're in a sort of wad of resistance because what you want isn't. There's no evidence of the manifestation of it. So then we encourage you to see the focus wheel like a big clock, so to speak, and write some circles around this, 10 or 12 circles around the outside edge, and make your statement of desire and write that right in the center of your focus wheel. I want
X.
I want X. I want a lover, or I want more money, or I want a better job, or I want to live more abundantly, or I want an improvement in my body. Whatever it is, I want. Now you've written it, but you don't believe it. And the evidence that you're living supports the fact that you don't believe it. So the focus wheel is offered in order to help you to let go of that cork, to do something different than what you've been doing. So now we encourage you, the premise of the focus wheel is, you know those merry-go-rounds that are out there in the playground that sometimes the kids had them going so fast that when you tried to get on, it just spun you off in the bushes? But if they would slow it down, you could get on, then you could all speed it up together. Well, the focus wheel is like that. You've got beliefs that are moving so fast that you can't fix them. When you try, you just get spun off in the bushes. It's something that you believe too much. You believe it so much that when you try to change that belief, it doesn't work. There's too much momentum in the unhelpful belief. Yeah. So the focus wheel was one of the first processes that we offered in helping you to go more general. We weren't calling it that in those days, but we said, try to find something that you already believe that doesn't throw you off in the bushes. So you just start Stab it in the dark a little bit. You just start reaching for something that is about this desire that doesn't throw you off in the bushes. In other words, it doesn't make you wad up in a knot. It fits. Friends, life is supposed to be fun. And you're not ever going to get it done. And you can't get it wrong. And if you will begin to embrace those contrasting moments as part of the path along your trail to the things that you are really wanting, then life will be sweet, 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 sweet for you the majority of the time. And when it's a little sour, it's still on track. That's really what we want you to hear from us. Be easy about it and meditate if you feel like it. But most of all, make a decision that nothing is more important than that you feel good, and pay attention to the way you feel. And when you feel less than wonderful, do anything and everything you can think of doing, which usually just means change the pace from whatever. So if you're in the middle of a conversation that is taking you down, smile and end it. If you are sitting in your body and it is tired and stiff, get up and move around. In other words, don't allow yourself to continue in the direction of what does not feel good. Use your guidance system in the way it is intended and shift directions. And so in the same way that if you've been sitting too long, you want to get up and stretch, sometimes you are involved in a thought that is not serving you, and you would be well to change the direction of the thought. That's where this going general will serve you.